In this video, we are going to talk about referring someone to our team for a psychology assessment when you are concerned that they may be showing signs of dementia. If you care for a person who has a learning disability, they may experience more health problems as they get older. This can include developing dementia. Dementia is an umbrella term used to describe a collection of illnesses with a similar pattern of symptoms. There is not a single illness called dementia, and there are over 100 types of dementia. Dementia is the progressive decline in 4 main thinking abilities: memory, language, perception and attention, and the ability to plan and organise. These are our executive functions. This means that the symptoms will get worse over time. Early signs that someone may be developing dementia include changes to someone's mood, behaviour, personality, social skills, and their executive functioning. For example, an individual may lose interest in activities that they previously enjoyed. If you have any concerns or have noticed any changes in the person you support, then please visit your GP, who will refer them to our team. You can also refer the person directly to our team. Before we complete an assessment, we will ask that the person has a blood test and physical health checks to ensure that there are no underlying physical health causes which may be contributing to the changes that you have noticed in the person. The aim of the assessment is firstly to see if there have been any changes in the person's abilities and functioning, and then, if there have been changes, what might have caused the changes. Before we start an assessment with the person, we will check if they are able to give consent. We have developed a number of adapted consent forms so we can discuss this thoroughly with the person. If it is identified that the individual cannot give consent, then we will have a best interest discussion with those who support the person to ensure that this is the least restrictive option. When completing an assessment, we aim to meet the person in their home or online via a digital platform. Part of the assessment also involves meeting or speaking with those who know the person well. The first part of the assessment will involve the assessor meeting with the person to complete a series of tasks which assess their memory and thinking skills. If the person is non-verbal or if their level of learning disability means that they are unable to engage in the tasks, then we will ask the carer some questions about the person instead. The second part of the assessment involves talking to the people who know the person well. This might include carers, family members, and staff from day centres. The assessment process can take some time, so this second part is likely to happen on another day. After the assessment, we will write a report including the results. If the person has Down syndrome and has had a baseline psychology assessment, then we will compare the results to the results from the baseline assessment to see if there are any changes. We will write a report for those who support the person, as well as a version which is adapted for the person's communication needs, such as using larger writing, symbols, and pictures. We will then meet with you and the person as appropriate to give you the results of the assessment and explain the report. We will explain what we have found. Firstly, we will discuss whether there have been changes in the person's abilities and functioning. If there have been changes, we will then discuss possible reasons for the changes. Changes in ability for people with learning disabilities can be as a result of someone having physical health issues, issues in their support or environment, psychological or mental health issues. Dementia is only diagnosed when we have made sure that the changes are not as a result of other issues that are ongoing. We may conclude that there is no concern about dementia at this time. It may be that we don't yet have sufficient information on the significance of any changes. We may ask other members of the multidisciplinary team to be involved. We may ask you to complete some actions to support the person whilst we see if the changes continue. We may need to repeat the assessment again in 6 to 12 months to see if the changes have continued. We may diagnose that the person is likely to have dementia. If the person is diagnosed with dementia, they will be added to our post-dementia diagnosis pathway to receive regular reviews and support from our team. Thank you for watching this video. For any further information or to refer someone to our team, please click the link below for the community team for people with learning disabilities details.